Hi, my name is Alex Isaak, and I am a current senior at Visitation Academy, which is located in St. Louis, Missouri. A few quick fun facts about myself. My favorite color is purple. I love to read, especially Gothic literature, and I am an avid writer. In 10th grade, I wrote a 317-page story just for fun. On this portfolio, I have 3 monologues, 2 serious and 1 comedic, live footage from the most recent show I was in. This past fall, I played Aunt March in my high school's production of Little Women. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoy. Oh my good lord, why are you thus alone? For what offence have I this fortnight been a banished woman from my Harry's bed? Tell me, sweet lord, what is it that takes from thee thy stomach, pleasure, and thy golden sleep? Why dost thou bend thine eye upon the earth, and start so often when thou sitst alone? Why hast thou lost the fresh blood in thy cheeks, and given my treasures and my rights of thee to thick-eyed musings and cursed melancholy? In thy faint slumbers I by thee have watched, and heard thee murmur tales of iron wars, speak terms of manage to thy bounding steed, cry courage to the fields, and thou hast talked of sallies and retires, of trenches, tents, of palisadoes, frontiers, parapets, of basilisks, cannon, culverin, of prisoners' ransom, and of soldiers slain, and all the currents of a heady fight. Thy spirit within thee hath been so at war, and thus hath so bestirred thee from thy sleep that beads of sweat have stood upon thy brow, like bubbles in a late disturbed stream. And on thy face strange notions have appeared, such as when men restrain their breath on some great and sudden haste. Oh, what portents are these? Some heavy business hath my lord in hand, and I must know it, else he loves me not. You didn't answer my question, Mr. Markley, and I'd really like an answer, because let me tell you something. I quit school at 15. I went to work at the radium plant because my parents needed the money. At your factory, they told us what to do, when to do it, how to do it. My folks didn't raise me to make trouble, so I didn't make trouble. I did what I was told. I kept quiet. How do you get contributory negligence out of that? You're telling me that if I don't sign these now, but came back a week from now and said I changed my mind, you'd still rather go to court? You'd still rather some judge take a look at me and take your chances that I won't win on sympathy alone? 24 hours. You're just trying to bully me. No, I am going to court. I want those people to look at me. I want them to look at me and explain to me how it's my fault I got sick working in your factory. all my life. I've done what other people have told me to do. I quit school because Ma said I should. I put that brush in my mouth because Miss McNeil said I should. I never once said, please can't I finish school? I never once said, I don't like the taste of this paint. I never argued, and yet I knew something wasn't right. At night, I'd lie in bed, and I'd see my dress hanging on the back of the closet door, all aglow. My shoes on the floor. My brush, my comb on the dresser. So much light. So much light. And I never once questioned. I never once argued. And you knew I wouldn't. That's what you were counting on. My mistress has lost all sense of discretion and propriety, sending me alone on secret errands to and in. A young girl like me. Serving a woman in love is risky business. She's been acting like a crazy woman ever since she fell in love with Silvio. But this makes no sense. If she's so in love with one man, why is she sending notes to another? Not an hour ago, she was about willing to impale herself for Silvio. Enough. I must go deliver this message. But I'm not going in there alone. I'll call out. Surely someone will hear me. Hello? Anyone there? Anyone in the inn?
It's very hard for someone full of dreams like you.
I could try.
Yeah. little tongue, then your tongue is split in two. If you want to live your dreams, these are things you have to. How could you change? You can't. I could change if I wanted to. Got to practice self-control. Possibly be shy. Wear a corset tight in the heat of July. Some things you must obey. Everyone which you defy. Never change. If you wrote, that's fine. Yet somewhere deep in my heart I believe you can make the world. If you could change, there is so much you could achieve. In time you will succeed and travel very far indeed. You could be lively, charming, someone will manner, a model of grace. Learn the art of smiling. That could be hard. It's very hard for someone full of dreams like you. If you work, you'll find there's nothing you can't do. So if I change, we'll go to Paris. Change completely or don't waste my time.
If I change, we'll stop in Antwerp.
Gracious living will make you sublime.
If I change, you'll take me to Zurich.
And receive from Dublin to College.
Sorry, the nights I could live one to be one. I could be thriving.
I could learn charm and
Don't give her chances in the world. Learn the art of smiling. I could learn my mind and keep my thoughts perfumed and good. Yes, I surely think I could.
if you could, that would be cool.
There's nothing that I wouldn't suffer to see the world. I can do it if I try. I can do it if I sure will.
All you have to do is work to acquire any skill. These are things a girl must do, and she has dreams she must fulfill. Change how you walk, it's how you talk. Change how you think, it's how you walk.
I'll hold my breath and hold my tongue to what it takes to travel far.
For you,
Yes, I
Margaret, make certain your husband recovers.
Yes, Aunt March. Thank you for taking Amy. Amy, tell Aunt March how excited you are.
I'm so excited about living with you while Marmy's in Washington.
Oh, naturally.
No dull faces and no fools. I'll be back as soon as possible. How did you all grow up so fast? Goodbye, Aunt March.
And you'll tell Father how much I miss him and love him.
Josephine! What have you done?
I sold my hair so Marmy can make a safe trip to Washington.
Oh, you did what? Oh, I told you if you need money, come to me.
I was hoping to earn my own money.
Well, selling one's hair and cutting it like a beggar is not an option for a lady. Don't you look like a shorn sheep? Have you forgotten our contract?
Oh, I never forget it. Traveling to see Paris, London.
Well, if you don't live up to your part of the bargain, why should I live up to mine?
I've tried to live up to my part of the bargain. I went to a ball. I practiced dancing with Meg. I read a book on etiquette. I improved my manners. I held my tongue in several situations where I wanted to shout out. I've got a fire in me, Aunt March.
Well, just see how far this fire will take you in life. See what doors this fire will open. See what society thinks of your fire.
To hell with society!
Here's the thing!
We don't live for society, Aunt March. We live for what we have inside of us. We live to expand our minds, fulfill our dreams, engage in passion.
That's enough! Oh, you know everything, and you know nothing. As for Europe, you can forget it. someone with a little more understanding of its rewards.
Aunt March,
The
please.
subject is closed.
The subject is not closed. And if it is, I open it up again. I'll go to Europe. I will. I'll go to Europe if I have to swim there. Hello, John.
Hello, I like your hair.
And my hair will grow back.
And who is this?
This is Laurie's tutor and a friend.
Well, just tell your friend his visit should be brief. Amy, collect your things. I'll be waiting for you in the carriage. Ooh, I have plans for you.
Yes, Aunt March.